15 things you didn't know about Amazon. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, and welcome back to another amazing video. We cover a lot of really interesting business people and entrepreneurs, but there are very few companies which have made as much of a mark on the digital world as Amazon. The online retailer was established by Jeff Bezos in 1994, when the internet was a very different place. Their online presence has expanded into cloud computing, film streaming, e-readers, and a whole host of new and unique things. No one could have foreseen this in 1994, and the corporation has truly paved the way for other companies selling online. Because Alux.com is dedicated to becoming the world's best resource on the most influential entrepreneurs and creators in the world, we wanted to bring you a video about this online giant. Here's 15 things you didn't know about Amazon. Number 1. The very first book sold on Amazon was shipped from Jeff Bezos' garage. In 1995, the rather long-winded Fluid Concepts and Creative Analogies, computer models of the fundamental mechanisms of thought, became the first book to be bought on Amazon. There were no huge Amazon warehouses back then, so it was packaged and dispatched by Bezos himself. Number 2. The Kindle was originally codenamed Fiona. During the Kindle's development, it was named Fiona after a character in Neal Stephenson's The Diamond Age, a novel about an interactive book, appropriately. Number 3. Every staff member at Amazon spends 2 days every 2 years working in the customer service department. Even the CEO does it, and it's all to help staff at all levels understand the customer service process and the kind of demands customers are making each day. No one on the board is allowed to become out of touch. Number 4. Amazon's original business plan didn't predict any profit for 5 years. Bezos outlined a slow growth, which didn't go down well with impatient stockholders. This was during the dot-com bubble, and investors were anxious that it could burst at any time. Amazon turned its first profit in 2001, 6 years after it was launched. Number 5. Amazon was originally going to be named Cadabra. Cadabra, a shortened version of abracadabra, was chosen by Bezos originally as the name for his book-selling website. When he ran it by his lawyer, it was vetoed because he misheard it as cadaver. Bezos then bought a new domain and considered calling the online company Relentless, but friends told him it sounded too sinister. Amazon.com was finally bought in 1995. Number 6. Amazon went down for 49 minutes in 2013, and they missed out on sales worth $5.7 million. Just in case you weren't sure how much money Amazon is capable of making each day, they had no sales for nearly an hour and lost out on $5.7 million. Wired.com calculated the value of this as the equivalent of 28,643 Kindle Fires and 428,893 pairs of their top-selling men's boxers. Number 7. PowerPoint presentations are banned at Amazon team meetings. Instead of a dry presentation where people sit in silence and listen to someone else's interpretation of a topic, all team meetings start with 30 minutes of reading on the topic instead. Everyone has their own individual thoughts, and it encourages critical thinking. Number 8. Amazon's warehouses throughout the world are bigger than 700 Madison Square Gardens in total. Amazon's gargantuan warehouses are where they store their myriad of products ready for dispatch, and understandably, they have to be pretty big. There are Amazon warehouses in 13 countries around the world, and staff will walk an average of 10 miles a day while they're retrieving products. Number 9. In the company's early days, they saved money by making desks out of doors. Staff would get cheap doors and construct desks from them, including Jeff Bezos. I guess you have to resort to things like that when you're not expecting to make a profit for 5 years. The company still encourages the practice and hand out a Door Desk Award for really creative, thrifty ideas. Number 10. Jeff Bezos is a really tough boss. Tech startups are assumed to be social, relaxed places, but Amazon is apparently nothing of the sort. Bezos likes an adversarial atmosphere, regularly forwards customer complaints onto his staff with a probing question mark, and then has been quoted as saying, "If I hear that idea again, I'm going to have to kill myself." Number 11. When Amazon only sold books, Bezos would have to source the item after an order came in. Amazon's founder had no space to store all of his stock in the early days, so he would have to trawl secondhand stores and other online book retailers to find them and then ship them out to the customer. It's a far cry from the Prime delivery within 60 minutes. Number 12. Barnes & Noble sued Amazon in 1997 for claiming they were Earth's largest bookstore. Barnes & Noble were not pleased about Amazon monopolizing on their Earth's largest bookstore status, not believing they could call themselves a bookstore, so they sued them, and it was eventually settled out of court. Ironically, Jeff Bezos, his wife, and their first Amazon employee used to have meetings in their local Barnes & Noble when they first started out. Number 13. One of Amazon's Seattle site buildings is named after their former office dog, Rufus. Rufus was a permanent fixture in the Amazon office and the pet of one of the employees. He attended meetings with his owner, became the company's mascot, and is rumored that he had to tap his paw on the keyboard when they launched a new product as a good luck charm. Number 14. On Cyber Monday 2014, Amazon were selling 300 products a second. Cyber Monday is probably the biggest online shopping day of the year, and Amazon are the king of it. The net worth is now estimated to be $175.1 billion. Not bad for a company that was open about not making a profit for 5 years. Number 15. The house in Seattle that Jeff Bezos founded Amazon from still has an enlarged mailbox. The growing business received so much mail and book catalogs that a normal mailbox just wouldn't do. The house sold in 2009, and the buyer apparently had no idea he owned a piece of internet history. Like many internet companies, there's a lot of mythology surrounding Amazon, its people, and its operations. It still fulfills that perfect internet startup narrative, though. It began with one guy in a garage, and now it's a multi-billion-dollar phenomenon. You use Amazon. I use Amazon. We all use Amazon. It's certainly not going anywhere, and it's selling us more and more. From video streaming to new ways to read, who could have foreseen that an online bookseller would become one of the most important websites in the world? What would you have on your Amazon wish list if money was no object? Are you a traditionalist with a big, long reading list? Or would you want everything with a 4K HD screen? Oh, you're still here? Well, here's another amazing fact about Amazon for you. An elderly customer complained to Amazon that she had to wait for her young nephew to open her Amazon packages for her because the boxes were too tough for her to open. In response, Jeff Bezos had a new design rolled out. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.